Everyone, it's Stephen Austin,
Mike,
and we're reaching out to you guys to educate you on forbearance. And there's three things we're going to be talking about today. So what is forbearance, right? Do you know what forbearance is? The second question is how does forbearance affect us? How does it affect us right now? And then the third thing is there anything new going on with forbearance, and how will it affect us in the future when it comes to refinancing our homes or purchasing our homes? So we have Michael from Fairway here to educate us today.
So, well, what is forbearance? Okay, so forbearance was brought out because of the CARES Act, because of what's going on right now with coronavirus. Okay, and this helps with families that are struggling right now due to not being able to work, having financial hardships. Okay, right. And depending on your servicing company, it can mean many things, right? You're deferred for 6 months to a year, and the way that's being paid back is different, right? It can either be paid back by lump sum, things like that. Okay, so the
one lump sum at the end.
Yeah. So you will have to pay back eventually, okay? And there's many different ways. Best thing to do is talk to your servicing company.
So a commonly asked question I'm getting right now is, how will forbearance affect me? How will it affect my credit? I have a lot of people asking me this.
Great question, Steve, because credit is very sensitive. You want to make sure you keep that up, right? So you have a lot of opportunities to refinance, things like that. So what happens with the CARES Act is that when you're in forbearance, they're going to report it to the credit bureaus, but not in a negative way. They're not going to need late charges, things like that. But it will show up on your credit report. So what happened is that if you did have a forbearance, and we'll talk about the new laws now, or the new updates, is that before you will not be able to refinance or buy for about a year, the day that you buy for forbearance.
And were they telling people that up front?
No. A lot of people were just like, hey, just sign up for forbearance. It's crazy, right? And then right now, how rates are so low, you can't refinance. But good thing is that there's a lot of changes that have happened.
Okay. And then like that's the last question I have for you actually is, what are the updates on forbearance? What has changed and what is available to the consumer now?
As of yesterday, now if you have applied for forbearance, you're able to buy a home, okay? There's 5 different ways. I'll just talk about one of them, okay? So I have a lot of clients who apply for forbearance but still make their monthly payments. So, and the good thing is that it's standard rules now. So if you apply for forbearance and made payments all those times, you can go ahead and refinance or buy a new home if you want.
Right. My client did the same thing. He applied for it as a safety net. He didn't know if he was going to lose his job or not. So he just wanted to be proactive, apply for it. But then he realized that he could keep up his mortgage payments, and he's paid every single one. And we always want everyone to pay their mortgage. We don't want them to just not pay their mortgage. So if you have the means, definitely keep paying it.
And I advise, I'll go off of what Steve said. If you really need forbearance, go ahead and apply for it. That's what it's there for, okay? But if you don't need it, just be wary. Make sure that if you just have as his client as a cushion just in case anything were to happen. Yes. But still make your monthly payments if you can, because you'll have to pay it back either way. So
either way, you're gonna have to pay it back.
Either way, you have to pay it back.
So I really appreciate you educating us on this, Michael, and I'll make sure to touch base with you next week. And I'm looking forward to jumping on another Zoom call with you and gathering some more information, because I honestly, this is mind blowing, because they're not educating us on this.
Yeah, it's very easy to get forbearance on. It takes easy as 5 minutes. Just click some buttons and you're in forbearance. So luckily that now everything has changed. So all those homeowners that applied for forbearance prior, now you're able to refinance if you made those monthly payments or the other rules. And if you want more information, feel free to reach out to Steve or I. We can definitely help you out.
Awesome. All right, Michael. Well, thank you so much for answering those questions, and I do look forward to speaking with you next week, man.
Awesome.
Awesome. Cool. Thank you so much, brother.
Talk soon.
Bye.
Bye.